You always think it won't happen to you until it does. I had just moved in with my boyfriend right next to my brother's house. We were new to this town. The place was tucked away in one of the more overgrown, forgotten parts of town. I won't say the name, out of respect, but the locals know it well. It's a place surrounded by tall trees, crumbling old houses, narrow bridges. And one of those bridges sits right beside a cemetery. People talk about it all the time. Stories of spirits, warnings not to cross at night, whispers of figures that follow you home. I always thought it was just that. Stories, until one night. My boyfriend had been out drinking, and his friends called me at around 3 a.m. He walked home, they said. He wouldn't wait for a ride. I called him, and through his slurred words, he told me, "I'm at the bridge. I'll wait here." I drove fast. When I reached the bridge and stepped out of the car, the first thing I noticed was his face, pale, frozen in fear, like he had just come back from somewhere. I asked what was wrong. He didn't answer at first, just stared past me. Then, in a voice barely above a whisper, he said, "Don't panic, but look behind you. There's a woman. She's been standing there, not moving, just watching me." I let out a nervous laugh, trying to shake it off. "Don't joke like that," I said, but my voice cracked. I turned, and there she was. A woman standing alone in the middle of the bridge, dressed in black, long hair hanging over her face. She didn't move. I screamed, loud, but the woman didn't react. We jumped into the car. I looked back one more time before driving. She was still there. We drove off fast. Neither of us spoke. We didn't sleep that night. We kept the lights on and played prayer music until the sun rose. The next morning I told my siblings. They didn't even look surprised. "That's normal," they said. "You should have cursed at her or driven through her shadow. Spirits here don't like outsiders." They said it's because we're new, too unfamiliar, and maybe too visible. We brushed it off, tried to forget, but 2 days later, we both got sick. Not just a fever. It was something else. We were waking up in the middle of the night, always around 3 a.m. Doctors couldn't explain why it went on for weeks, until we finally gave in and had someone perform a cleansing. I never believed in that kind of thing before. But afterward, the sickness vanished, just like that. Now over a year has passed. Nothing's happened since. Maybe she finally accepted that I belong. Or maybe she's just waiting for someone new to cross that bridge.